You might think that quads versus quads is a once-in-a-lifetime statistical anomaly, and you'd be right. But this next hand shows that statistical anomalies occur more often than most people realize. Toby Lewis is dealt pocket queens on the button, and Andrew Roble flat calls with pocket nines in the small blind. Yevgeny Timoshenko has pocket deuces in the big blind, and he's getting a good price on a call, so he comes along for the ride. What happens next will shock you. Roble flops the boat, and he doesn't want to waste any time, so he decides to lead out with a bet. Timoshenko makes an easy fold. This hand is ridiculous already, but Lewis's next action is pure madness. Lewis makes a big raise, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Since his hand is so strong, it's really hard for his opponent to have something good enough to pay him off. Also, he's just folding out all the bluffs from his opponent's range, instead of allowing him to keep donating his stack on future streets. Lewis also has position on Roble, so there's no urgency to build up the pot right away. Fortunately for Lewis, Roble has the boat here, so of course he makes the call. This hand is crazy enough already, but it's about to get even crazier.
Like that would be.
This is unbelievable.
That would be amazing.
Wouldn't shock me if it goes check on the turn.
Well, I think what's clear is that both these players actually think the other guy has nothing. And they're trying to,
right?
That's their positive. I mean, is it
Robles is hoping that Lewis has a queen. That's what he's hoping for, but he doesn't feel it in his bones yet. So he's
because there is a level here among these young guys on that paired board to the raise that Robles trying to represent a lead with air, and Lewis is trying to represent the pre-flop raiser raising him with air.
Yep, and I think given the way the hand's gone, Toby has to fire like 50 or something right here.
I just can't believe he's betting this hand. In case your opponent's got a straight draw, why would you shut him out?
Robles is thinking Christmas time, but it's not Christmas time. It's coal in the stockings time. I stole a phrase out of your book. That was you, Jesse. That was you. I can't.
Roble obviously trying to decide. The bet's 60. Do you go all in? Do you raise? Do you just check and lead the river? What's the best way? What does he think Lewis has here? What would Lewis play like this? Obviously, a queen.
I'm in shock he raised him on the flop. I mean, that's the first thing. I would have never thought the guy's going to make a call.
On the flop, that was, I think, horrible.
Looks like a horrible play.
In hindsight, these will be the worst 7 minutes he spent on his trip to London when he got out-flopped by quads.
He'll be looking at on the airplane ride home in his mind, too.
Oh, boy. Toby, on the other hand.
He's still just flat calling.
Well, they're just calling here.
Because he's thinking my opponent might be bluffing.
That's what it has to be. That's what it has to be.
The only thing would make it worse if a 9 comes up on the river.
Right.
Oh, my God.
That was sick.
Can you believe this?
Oh, my Lord. That is so
over quads.
sick. I can't believe that.
It's kind of unfair.
Oh, my Lord. So now he's like,
oh, my God.
He's like, wow, my opponent can't have queen 9. Hopefully he has queen 5, Or
Toby must be thinking, geez, what can this guy have to be calling with all this way?
One thing we know for sure, just in case he checks it, he is going to get a wager.
I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
No, me either. This is a first for me. 10 years of cards.
Well, he's moved all in and quickly called and let Roble turn up his hand first. 4 9s against 4 queens. Look at Timoshenko's face.
Look at Toby Lewis.
Look at Timoshenko. Look at Timoshenko. Look at Timoshenko. Look at Timoshenko.
That might be the most weirdly played hand in history of poker. One of them, certainly.
Timoshenko's face says it all here. And again, kudos to Roble for handling it like a pro.